Hello, everybody, and here is today's rant. Now, Elon Musk was interviewed last week, and he said a very interesting thing, and it's all about AI. Now, it boils down to the following. There's not going to be enough energy out there for all the demand for AI. So this is his point of view. Have a listen.
And I think we'll see intelligence continue to scale all the way up to where most of the power of the sun is harnessed for compute, and then ultimately most of the power of the galaxy.
Yes, you heard that right. AI is going to take all the energy of the sun and then all the energy of the galaxy, and who knows where else it's going to need energy from. So at very least, all the energy in the world for humanity, and then all the energy of the sun. Now, you could say Elon Musk is a lunatic. Elon Musk is, crazy. And, well, you'd have a point of view, wouldn't you? But that's the man with the most AI in the world. Oh, funny enough, the richest man in the world has the most AI in the world. Oh, who would have guessed? He might know a thing or two. I wouldn't argue with the man that lands rockets backwards from space on floating barges. So he reckons it needs all the energy, period, full stop, in the world, in the solar system, in the galaxy, in the universe. And that's why AI changes everything. Now, it just doesn't need energy. It needs raw materials. Now, of course, there's plenty of raw materials in the universe. The asteroid belt's full of metal asteroids that are worth zillions and billions and trillions. So we don't need to worry about, the solar system's supplies of metals. But we certainly should start thinking about Earth's metal supply. And you can see now that copper's going up, silver's going up, gold's going up, platinum's going up, palladium's going up. Now, what about aluminium? What you're seeing in the market is the whole hard metal combine going up. Now, a lot of people would say that's because the dollar's going down. And of course, it is going down a bit. But metals are moving up a lot more than the dollar's moving down. And there'll be a lot of watchers here that will say, well, the dollar's doomed. It's going to go to zero. It has gone to zero basically since 1900 anyway, blah, 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 blah. I don't know about you. I'm really not bothered with the next 120 years. I'll be lucky to make the next 100. So in the short term, all these metals are going vertical. Now have a look at aluminium. Looks like a breakout, doesn't it? Or on the very edge of a breakout. And I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't break out. And I will be looking at ways of playing aluminium if it gets much higher than it currently is. And it's all because of AI. Because they are building out these AI centers. And they're going to be gigantic. And they're going to be everywhere. And everyone's going to want as many of them as they can have. And they're all going to be burning energy. And they're all going to be taking copper. And of course, aluminium is a big replacement for copper. And of course, it's going to need a fair amount of gold. And, silver is a thing. But all hard commodities are going to be consumed by this. And there's going to be this mad rush of demand for all things physical, because the pyramid of value is just about to grow another level, and it's going to pull everything up. That's really my point. AI changes everything, and you can either decide that we're going to go into this incredible nosedive and everyone's going to die and the Terminator's going to show up and kill us all. Or you can see it like if you were back in the day when they invented the steam engine, people back then saw it. Well, they didn't. They saw the fact that they were going to have to leave their farms and probably starve, right? Because they looked at all these machines and those machines were taking jobs. That's why there were Luddites. That's why there are all sorts of social problems. But in the end, the outcome was human beings lived twice as long and there were 10 times as many people on this planet. So the outcome was a massive and amazing. And that was from the invention of artificial muscle. Well, this is artificial brain. So you can take the doom-laden view that it's all going to come to an end for us human beings and the robots are going to wander around, blah, blah, blah. But that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is we're going to go through this massive economic boom. And there's going to be vast sums of money to be made for those people on the front foot, sorry to use a cricket term, Americans, but it means those people that are aggressively leaning in, there you are, it's a Californian idea, leaning into AI, and probably not so good for people that are going to lean back from AI and say, woe is me, it's all coming to an end. AI is going to be amazingly bullish for anybody that wants to be bullish and be long and follow that trend. Don't miss this bus. Just don't jump on the thing that people tell you to jump on. Work it out yourself. Work out what you should be jumping on. And for me, commodities is clear and present and obvious. And there'll be plenty of other things that will pop up that you'll go, oh, there's an AI thing. Jump on that. Aluminium looks on the edge. Copper's making a recovery from the point where Trump said there's going to be tariffs for importing it and then said it wasn't. But nonetheless, it's on the way back. Hard commodities is the place to be. But it's only the beginning.